Today, we talk about the Nike Airspan 2 in the OG infrared colorway. So, came in a nice, lovely package. And the nice thing about this package is it comes very quick because it's from Mr. Porter. And for those that don't know, Mr. Porter is like a very high-end men's luxury staples conglomerate website sort of thing. I'm probably butchering that description, but basically a lot of high-end modern designer brands coupled all together into this online exclusive website with very efficient customer service and shipping and all that stuff. So anytime I'm like looking for a specific item and I want to get some ideas of where to look as far as brands and things that they have to offer style-wise, I usually start with Mr. Porter, to be perfectly honest with you. This is not sponsored, by the way. Anyway, I went with them for these because I was just browsing their website for some other things and I was like, why don't I just check out their sneaker collection? And they actually had these available there. They always come with this lovely tag. In my case, they write Doctor on it. Love that. Get that with every package I get from them. Nice little touch. Makes me feel special. A little more paper mache action. And then, obviously some return info garbage. But the other nice interesting thing is it comes in your standard Nike box, but then they put their customary Mr. Porter ribbon on it, which usually comes on their more fancy schmancy boxes, which obviously they foregoed with this Nike box. But they have some interesting selection with their Nike products, to be honest with you. The acronym Vapor Maxes, all of them were available on that site. The Curry Air Max 1, which I'm absolutely in love with, is still being sold on that website. So, and they ship for free. Listen, you can't lose with them, man. Check them out. But anyway, so opening this up. Putting these aside. You see the tag there. Went with my true size on these. And these are a sleeper, I'll be honest with you. Woo-wee! Wow. Woo! These are incredible, man. Wow. This reminds me a lot of the, whoops. This reminds me a lot of the, Bo Jackson shoe, not the Bo Jackson shoe, the Air Tech Challenge 2, the Andre Agassi shoe. Very much similar in terms of those pops of color. You see the infrared, bop, love that, bop, 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 bop. Probably the best part. Wow. Whee! Airspan written there. Airspan 2, a little tacky, but honestly, looking at it with the font it has, especially with the loudness of the infrared, taking your eyes away from concentrating on that, this really calls back to a perfect era of 90s. So the Airspan 1 actually originally came out in the late 80s, and then this was the Airspan 2, and this came out in 1990, I believe, but definitely in the 90s. You get that very old school, non-great quality mesh on the toe area, very 90s. And honestly, that's why I don't mind. That's why quality issues don't really bug me all that much with vintage products, because it's more about being able to hold that silhouette, that shoe that brings you back to that era. It's not about like having this luxury item. Like let's cut this shit. Anyway, the insole says Airspan 2. I don't know if you guys can see that, but trust me, it's there. But yeah, just a fantastically executed shoe. White lace gang. And then the other OG model, the other OG colorway that had come out was the blue one, which is a phenomenal blue. Love that shade of blue, and the swoosh is in that color blue, so it's very, very loud, which I love. But just something about the infrared with the subtlety of the gray and the subtlety of the Airspan. I don't know why this makes me think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for some reason, but it just does. It's just, yeah, this is incredible, and it's a steal for, I think it was 90 bucks or 100 bucks, very slept on. I think these are actually going to go on sale, so don't be in a rush to buy these, but I just like kept looking at these over and over, and finally I was like, how much, well, it's going to save me what, like 20 bucks maybe, and I have to wait for it for, you know, whatever. Just have to go with it now. So you see the Nike on the midsole there, lovely, lovely. But yeah, so I'm glad I pulled the trigger on these. You know, just another reason to shop on Mr. Porter, and they really came through with these, so really love these. Not a lot more as far as their history goes, unfortunately, but again, I love collecting new silhouettes, and this fit the bill, especially with how well it's constructed. Pata actually came out with a friends and family version not too long ago to help promote and revive this line, I guess. And apparently it's a very same colorway except with a little bit different materials, which I'm totally cool with. This colorway just absolutely pops, love it.
Bruh, what are those? Yo,
These are a sleeper summer killer. Dude, the infrared toe box, the infrared swoosh, the infrared under tongue part, the infrared grommets, the infrared middle part there, and then bop, a bop. Bro, come on, dude. These are killer. Ugh, I can't say enough about these. Yeah, sleeper for the summertime, man. I don't know what it is about these shoes, but something about them makes me want to like go to Boston, find a bunch of dudes playing Super Soaker tag or something, and just like join them in these sneakers. I don't know why it makes me feel that way. It's like this Ninja Turtle vibe from the 90s that can't shake. But anyway, now that this is all totally mangled, god damn it. Anyway, glad I went with my true to size. Fits phenomenally. So, word. And with that said, oh, I just love that Nike Air on the back. This is lovely. Yeah, we're done here. See you next time.